This morning, we are getting a clear picture of the timeline for the impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump. According to Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer, the House will send the article of impeachment to the Senate Monday night at 7. On Tuesday, members of the Senate who will serve as the jury will be sworn in. COVID-19 vaccines are now being given to inmates at the Worcester County Jail. Boston 25 News was there as the first inmates being held at the facility received their shots. In Wednesday's inaugural address, President Joe Biden said, quote, "Without unity, there is no peace." But as we've seen over the last year, this is still a nation divided in many respects. I spoke with experts on both sides of the political aisle to see the challenges that lie ahead. And the men I spoke with say the foundation for unity has to be people listening to one another. But they say it's difficult when you cannot agree on what is true and what is not true.
Today is the first day of early voting here in Massachusetts.
Polling places are available in every single city and town. Boston 25 News reporter Michael Henry is live outside Somerville City Hall. A long-awaited project involving most of Massachusetts highways finally gets underway this weekend. Highway exit numbers will be changed. The idea is that now exit numbers will match the mileage markers on the road. Who thought of this? Genius. The project will eventually expand to pretty much all the state's major highways. A lemur is back at the San Francisco Zoo after a 5-year-old boy found him. Zookeepers realized 21-year-old Maki was missing Wednesday. The lemur ended up in a yard by a school. 5-year-old James Trent spotted Maki after the school day ended Thursday.
He says he hopes to be a paleontologist when he grows up one day. So I think he's got what it takes.
That is fascinating. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist. I just love dinosaurs. Developing news out of France. 4 people are in custody this morning and another is dead following the beheading of a history teacher. It happened yesterday afternoon in a suburb of Paris. French prosecutors say the alleged attacker was killed by police. Well, the crowds continue to pour into Salem for haunted happenings. That city's busiest time of the year. But if Salem's mayor has her way, Salem will be a ghost town for a different reason. The scheduled lifting of the curfew comes as we have now had more than 4,000 new cases of COVID-19 reported here in Massachusetts in each of the past 3 days. According to the State Department of Public Health, 4,330 people tested positive for the virus yesterday. Heather, parents and students in Gardner are outraged. School leaders say violent, racist, and threatening emails were sent out to thousands of people in the district. Administrators say the person or people who sent the messages also threatened to blow up a school.
The Bernie Sanders iconic inauguration meme that we've been talking about all week that went viral can now be part of your wardrobe.
Get excited. The Vermont senator's campaign store is selling sweatshirts featuring the photo that inspired countless memes on social media. In true Sanders fashion, the black crew neck sweatshirt is made in the U.S. and printed by union members. For some, it's because they finally have the time. For others, it's because they crave companionship. Whatever the reason, Massachusetts residents have been heading to shelters in unprecedented numbers during the pandemic to adopt pets. But as Boston 25 News reporter Jim Morelli learned, many are likely coming away disappointed.